DocTalk is brought to you by Merck Animal Health, the science of healthier animals.
Hey folks, welcome to DocTalk. We're going to have a great show today. We have Dr. Nels Lindberg from Great Bend, Kansas. He's a veterinarian and owner, and he has now invested so much time in human resources, in managing people, in attracting people, running businesses. It's going to be a great show. We're going to learn a lot about his new book about hiring, firing, and retaining people.
As dependable as the sunrise, in dairy parlors, open pastures, on ranches and feed yards across America. A place where reputation is more than a name, where the science of healthier animals is a way of life. It's the responsibility that drives who we are and what we do. Every decision, every day. It's your livelihood and our responsibility.
Time is money on the farm, and your cows are less productive when they're stressed. The Alertus on-farm test from IDEXX allows you to quickly test cowside and identify open or pregnant cows within minutes on your schedule in the parlor, barn, or chute. It's more efficient for your farm, very simple to use, and puts you in control. With minimal training and reliable, fast results, sample-based pregnancy testing is better for beef and dairy producers. Learn more at idexx.com/DocTalk.
Closed captioning is brought to you by Profusion Drench for beef cattle, a no prescription, no needle supplement. To learn more, go to zenpro.com.
Hey folks, welcome to DocTalk. I'm Dr. Dan Thompson with my friend and colleague here, Dr. Nels Lindberg. And Dr. Nels, just give a little bit of background about yourself. You're a veterinarian, you're an entrepreneur, feedlot consultant, mixed animal practitioner, all the above.
Well, the day starts early.
Right.
Early bird gets the worm. Now, I have a practice partner. Dr. Ty Brunswig is my great partner in a veterinary practice, but I consult feed yards pretty well on a daily basis. Then over the course of time, I've developed quite a bit of work into the leadership front, beyond feed yards, beyond veterinary practices, speaking, farming operations, etc. Have a strong passion in helping people grow people and be better leaders, be the best versions of themselves they can possibly be. And when you try to serve people in the appropriate manner with the right motives, typically it leads to more work than you can handle.
Well, I can attest to that. Dr. Nels is busy, starts early, ends late, on the road a lot, doing a lot of speaking. Probably gave you a little bit of impetus being on the road so much that maybe you ought to put this down in writing so you can spread the wealthy and amplify some of the messages that you're getting out there, serving others even more with your new book.
Yeah, correct. As the speaking evolved and you go speak to a group of people, and of course when you're done, people come up to you and want to talk and gain information and whatnot. A lot of it began in the veterinary world with a lot of veterinarians and myself personally sucking at hiring.
Yeah.
And nobody teaches us how to hire. And if there's a college course on it, I'm not sure there's many college professors that can teach us how to hire.
Right.
And that comes with experience and work and studies and focus on it. There's some people out there in the world today that have also written on it and whatnot, but saw a need to help people learn how to better hire. And it's our greatest opportunity. If you're an entrepreneur, if you're a veterinarian, whatever you are, if you're leading people, you're probably hiring. And when nobody's taught us how to do it and you haven't studied it, you probably have room to grow in that arena.
Yeah,
and to get better at it.
You see it all the time when we go on farms, ranches, packing plants, it doesn't matter. Everybody has the same issues, and your ability to connect with people is really special, and you have quite a gift, and I've got to witness this throughout the time. But to have the humility to say, hey, I'm not the best person at hiring. I'm gonna learn how to do this better, and then I'm gonna help people. That's a pretty daunting task, isn't it?
Yeah. We're learners. You're a learner. I learn from you and connecting with people and watching you talk. It's a daunting task, but we all have to be humble, eager learners to get better at what we do if we want to continue to do what we do or do more of what we do. And hiring is a tremendous opportunity, and most of us just flat aren't very good at it. I mean, as I tell people, do you have anybody that you've hired that you wish you wouldn't have hired? And everybody can raise their hand.
Yeah. Well, we're going to take a break. And so just to set this up, in the next 3 segments, we're going to talk about hiring, firing, and retaining people. And it's something that everyone on the other end of this can use. And I just encourage you to stick around. After these messages, we're going to have more with Dr. Nels Lindberg.
Innovative low-stress cattle handling equipment is key to efficiency and safety. At Daniels Manufacturing Company, we design systems using the best materials. We work with top producers from all over the world who use Daniels products on their operations. We concentrate on quality, prioritizing the safety of the animals and their handlers. Each product is carefully crafted and inspected to ensure your system will last for many years. Whether your operation is small or large, Daniels Manufacturing Company can design a facility to meet your needs. Visit us online or call to see how we can improve your cattle handling facility. Producers know stress costs money. It puts their cattle at greater risk of illness and can be a substantial drain on animal performance. That's why ZenPro developed ProFusion Drench for beef cattle. Formulated with ZenPro's patented trace mineral technology, ProFusion Drench is a no-script, no-needle performance supplement proven to rapidly replenish essential nutrients lost during times of stress. For optimal results, use ProFusion Drench with ZenPro Performance Minerals in feed as part of a complete nutrition program. To learn more, go to zenpro.com.
Time is money on the farm, and your cows are less productive when they're stressed. The Alertus on-farm test from IDEX allows you to quickly test cowside and identify open or pregnant cows within minutes on your schedule in the parlor, barn, or chute. It's more efficient for your farm, very simple to use, and puts you in control. With minimal training and reliable, fast results, sample-based pregnancy testing is better for beef and dairy producers. Learn more at idex.com/DocTalk.
Hey folks, welcome back to DocTalk. Dr. Dan Thompson here with Dr. Nels Lindberg, and we are both owners in PAC, Production Animal Consultation, veterinarians. Dr. Nels is a brother from another mother. We have worked together for so long, and our kids are our families and that, and so it's really special for me every time we get to have time with him and on the show and share with y'all some of the things that he's doing for agriculture, for leadership, and beyond. But you've got a new book that's coming out.
Yeah, correct.
And I'm going to encourage y'all to pick this thing up because it's just loaded with knowledge. But let's talk a little bit about the hiring process and some of the kind of the cornerstones to hiring people.
Well, first of all, in the hiring process, it begins before the hiring process. It begins with creating the right culture, the right environment. And as leaders, whether you're on a farm, you're on a ranch, you're in any sort of business, there's a culture with you and your people, you and your family, whatever it is. We have to make the culture right so people are attracted to come to us. People want to come join our team. And also so they don't want to leave. And so we've got to create the right culture. And then from there, really some basics in terms of the hiring process. Our biggest problem is we don't take enough time to do it. You all are like me, and we're watching expenses and labor, and we're delaying the hiring because we don't want to hire too soon. And if we hire too many, people will stand around or not do the work. And so we wait too long, and we should have hired 6 months ago. And so then we're in a hurry. And can you start today?
Right.
Can you start tomorrow?
Yeah, and it's whoever has a pulse, because we just need to get somebody
we need
in
more
there.
bodies.
Yeah.
So we need to slow down and take more time. We need to lengthen that interview process. We need to have multiple interviews. Now that can ask a lot sometimes, but I think at the end of the day, for any business, for all of us, ranches, farms, any operation, we need to get to know these people better. We need to find out more about them, looking for red flags and problems. And the only way you can do that is by spending more time with them. Multiple interviews, maybe even spousal interviews. If you come to work and our practice, we're going to speak to the spouse, maybe formally, maybe informally, and we're going to let our spouses be a part of it because they can identify crazy and drama.
Yeah, you don't want to hire crazy and drama.
We do everything to keep crazy and drama out of our building, and if that happens to show up, we will happily help you find the door out.
It isn't something that, I mean, this is a learned process.
Correct.
And a practiced process, right?
Yeah, I mean, I sucked at it. I failed at it many, many times, and when you do that, you want to win at it. So we studied it. I studied it, and then our team studied it more, and we're honing in on that process every day. And you don't just stop; you continue to learn.
Yeah, it's something that I've watched your presentations evolve and your worksheets and things that you work with groups. So I encourage you to find Dr. Nels's book. Go to drnels.com, right?
drnels.com
is your
pre-order
website.
Today.
Yep, you can pre-order the book, but there's also services and things that can help you in your business that are there on it. It's just a fantastic webpage. We're going to take a break. We're going to come back. We're going to talk about why hiring is so important, because if you don't want to fire, you need to hire the right people, right?
Correct. Yeah, the best way not to fire is to hire. Right.
So stay tuned, Nels, and I'll be right back.
Time is money on the farm, and your cows are less productive when they're stressed. The Alertus on-farm test from IDEX allows you to quickly test cowside and identify open or pregnant cows within minutes on your schedule in the parlor, barn, or chute. It's more efficient for your farm, very simple to use, and puts you in control. With minimal training and reliable, fast results, sample-based pregnancy testing is better for beef and dairy producers. Learn more at idex.com/DocTalk.
Innovative low-stress cattle handling equipment is key to efficiency and safety. At Daniels Manufacturing Company, we design systems using the best materials. We work with top producers from all over the world who use Daniels products on their operations. We concentrate on quality, prioritizing the safety of the animals and their handlers. Each product is carefully crafted and inspected to ensure your system will last for many years. Whether your operation is small or large, Daniels Manufacturing Company can design a facility to meet your needs. Visit us online or call to see how we can improve your cattle handling facility. Producers know stress costs money. It puts their cattle at greater risk of illness and can be a substantial drain on animal performance. That's why ZenPro developed ProFusion Drench for beef cattle. Formulated with ZenPro's patented trace mineral technology, ProFusion Drench is a no-script, no-needle performance supplement proven to rapidly replenish essential nutrients lost during times of stress. For optimal results, use ProFusion Drench with ZenPro Performance Minerals in feed as part of a complete nutrition program. To learn more, go to zenpro.com. ValleyVet.com is your one-stop shop for your every animal need, from prescription meds, vaccines, equipment, and more for the ranch to the show ring. Shop ValleyVet.com for fast shipping and great prices.
Valley Vet Supply.
Hey folks, welcome back to DocTalk. Dr. Dan Thompson here with Dr. Nels Lindberg, who's a veterinarian. He is a feedlot consultant, mixed animal practitioner, owns a veterinary clinic, is also an entrepreneur, and really is making a name for himself in agriculture and business and beyond as coaching leadership, coaching how to run a business, and someone who is now traveling literally traveling the world doing this. And so you know, we talked about the book is about hiring and firing, and so let's go to the F word and talk about firing.
Well, that word really bothers me, and part of the reason I wrote the book was because my dad got fired, my wife got fired, and as a kid, I was in veterinary college. Actually, it was April 13th, 2001. It was about 2 weeks before I graduated vet school. I can tell you exactly when he got fired. I also know when my wife got fired, but firing is a very emotional, devastating thing to people. And if firing, as we as entrepreneurs, ranchers, farmers, people in operations, if firing becomes too easy or we find ourselves doing it too often, we need to take a direct look in the mirror. And if you've got someone on your team that we're advancing down that road that looks like they don't need to be a member of our team, if that's the case, it's your problem. It's not theirs. You're the leader. You're directly responsible for what you're expecting out of them and how they perform. And when we start going down that road, I highly advise people, and I talk about this, is remember they have a heart and a life and mouths to feed at home. So we never make that decision too lightly, because they have people to feed at home.
Yeah.
And it's an emotional journey for them when you let them go. Their value, their self-worth goes down. You harm them not just financially, but also mentally. And someone that's been fired takes a while to evolve in that journey, to have the confidence to keep moving forward. And so we have to think about that first. Then number two is making sure we have all the expectations crystal clear for those team members out in front of them. They know clearly what they need to do all day, every day. And we review those routinely. We have, if someone's not meeting your expectations, you need to start meeting with them, start talking to them, and not just, attacking the performer, but attacking the performance.
Right.
What they're doing, how they're doing it, and letting them know how they can succeed, giving them the tools they need to succeed. Lots of communication, over communication. We typically suck at communication, especially as males. And so we've got to get better at communicating those expectations to them. If you're seeing this come down the road, you need to be meeting with these people and talking to them, giving them a fair chance. To be unclear is to be unkind. They need to know where they stand because their life is in balance. And that's very, very important that we understand that. If we find ourselves firing people and this is easy, then you're not the right leader for them.
Right.
You don't deserve to lead them. They need you to lead them with clear expectations.
Yeah, I think that communication and clarity are key. And it doesn't matter, it's even when you're managing a family member.
Sure.
I mean, you're just like, come on. And how do they not know that? Well, we don't talk about it.
We haven't talked about it. You probably did that with your wife today.
Probably multiple times. But great points. And again, go to the website, drnels.com, take a look at the tools, pre-register for the book. We're going to take some time. We're going to come back and talk about retaining people so that you don't have to hire or fire and you keep the business rolling forward. You're watching DocTalk, Dr. Nels, and I'll be right back.
Time is money on the farm, and your cows are less productive when they're stressed. The Alertus on-farm test from IDEX allows you to quickly test cowside and identify open or pregnant cows within minutes on your schedule in the parlor, barn, or chute. It's more efficient for your farm, very simple to use, and puts you in control. With minimal training and reliable, fast results, sample-based pregnancy testing is better for beef and dairy producers. Learn more at idex.com/DocTalk.
Innovative low-stress cattle handling equipment is key to efficiency and safety. At Daniels Manufacturing Company, we design systems using the best materials. We work with top producers from all over the world who use Daniels products on their operations. We concentrate on quality, prioritizing the safety of the animals and their handlers. Each product is carefully crafted and inspected to ensure your system will last for many years. Whether your operation is small or large, Daniels Manufacturing Company can design a facility to meet your needs. Visit us online or call to see how we can improve your cattle handling facility.
If you missed Caregiver Camp this year, don't worry. We'll have more camps in 2022 at Knopfsinger Ranch in Benkelman, Nebraska. The camp is an opportunity for new and veteran employees to receive one-on-one instruction in a relaxed environment from Dr. Tom Knopfsinger, Dr. Kip Lucasavage, and Ted Howard on cattle handling, horsemanship, animal health, disease detection, and team interaction. At Caregiver Camp, people learn how to grow, how to trust, and open lines of contact between animals and humans. These principles will allow you to build relationships with your own livestock and team. For more information and future dates, visit our events page at packdvms.com.
Producers know stress costs money. It puts their cattle at greater risk of illness and can be a substantial drain on animal performance. That's why ZenPro developed ProFusion Drench for beef cattle. Formulated with ZenPro's patented trace mineral technology, ProFusion Drench is a no-script, no-needle performance supplement proven to rapidly replenish essential nutrients lost during times of stress. For optimal results, use ProFusion Drench with ZenPro Performance Minerals in feed as part of a complete nutrition program. To learn more, go to zenpro.com. ValleyVet.com is your one-stop shop for your every animal need, from prescription meds, vaccines, equipment, and more for the ranch to the show ring. Shop ValleyVet.com for fast shipping and great prices.
Valley Vet Supply.
Hey folks, welcome back to DocTalk. I'm Dr. Dan Thompson. I'm here with Dr. Nels Lindberg, who is a veterinarian from Great Bend, Kansas. He's an entrepreneur and he is an expert in leadership. And he has been studying it and he's been honing these skills, and he is now sought after nationally and internationally, which is just cool to me because Dr. Nels has not just studied it, he's lived it, and he practices leadership. And so when he's talking, it's no different than when you go out and you listen to him talk about how to cut a colt. He's done it a million times and he's been through it and he knows the different angles. And talk to me a little bit about how you came to, you started out talking about hiring and firing, but then you kind of evolved to understand that the retention or retaining is so important.
Well, yeah, as I said, I really wrote the book, or actually verbalized it over the phone to one of our team members many early mornings, but that was 2 years ago, and time advanced, and everybody's looking for help today. Everybody is short on team members, short on help. And over the course of 2 years, I'm like, the book's good, but we need to get better at hiring, but many places need to get better at retention. We need to be taking care of the people that we have on our teams today. Because if they leave, then you're going to be hiring more. And so, number one strategy really is to focus on retention. Are we taking care of our people? Are we meeting their needs? Do we have the right culture? Are we setting the right standards for them in place? Do they know our core values? Are they behaving appropriately? All those sort of things, because you have good people on your teams. I know you people watching have excellent people on your teams, but they're looking for great leadership. And if our leadership isn't strong and stout and have the right motives in serving them, they're going to look somewhere else. And the younger they are, the more we need to lead them, the more mentorship they want, the more communication they want, the more purpose they want. They don't come to work just to make me or him or you money. They come to work to win at life. And we have to help them win at life. And the younger they are, the more they want that, the more they want to win at life. And sometimes me, you, others, we're not the best at that. And we have to focus on what their needs are so they want to stick around. So we're firing less and we're hiring less. Yep. And I don't want to say great people are harder to come by today, but they kind of seem to be. But I think they're out there. It's just us to be attractive enough for the great people to want to come to us, and for us to also bring their greatness out. They may not have had the best childhood, the best parents. We've got a number of people on our team that I know didn't have the best childhood, the best parents, but we help make them be the best version of themselves. And when you do that, funny things start to happen. They don't want to leave. They want more. They want to stay. They want to do the best they can. They love the purpose, the noble purpose of your farm, your ranch, your operation. What is that noble purpose? And to me, this is DocTalk, a lot of ag watchers. There's nothing more noble than producing food.
Yep.
And that's very, very noble. And we can sell that purpose to our people.
Yep. Well, I'm just proud of you, thankful for you.
Thankful for you.
Thanks for all you're doing for so many people. Dr. Nels Lindberg, drnels.com. Remember, always work with your local veterinarian, and if you want to know more about what we do at DocTalk, you can find us on the web at www.doctalktv.com. I'm Dr. Dan Thompson with Dr. Nels Lindberg, and we'll see you down the road.
Closed captioning is brought to you by Profusion Drench for beef cattle, a no prescription, no needle supplement. To learn more, go to zenpro.com. DocTalk was brought to you by Merck Animal Health, the science of healthier animals.